Hello again from my front porch, and it's a beautiful day here in Iowa today too. I mean, it's not sunny. The sky's a little overcast, but not in like a rainy kind of way, but just a cloud cover that keeps the sun from beating down and evens the light. You know, it's nice even lighting everywhere. There's just a slight little breeze. It's making the trees kind of move a little bit. And actually the windows are open here on the front porch. I had forgotten I left them open. So they've been open all this time out here. Fortunately, it doesn't look too worse for wear out here. Though we did get some rain there a couple of days. And okay, I got to make sure I get these things closed back down next time. Anyway, so I'm out here and I'm enjoying the birds. You hear them? Yeah, they're off in the distance there, but they're around the different trees and chatting with each other. But it's really nice, and you know, it's times like this, it's days like this. It's comfortable. It's not baking hot one, because some days I come out here it feels like an oven because the sun's been beating in through the windows as it moves around and there's no clouds, and in fact it limits the times of day that I can even come out and do these sitting out on the front porch, because I mean the shadowing is bad. The sun's right in my face. My phone overheats. The sun is beating down on the back side of the phone. It gets too warm and it shuts down. So days like this is a really good day to be out here doing this. But you know, it's also a really great day just to be sitting here on my front porch and just kind of enjoying the view. And it's not a whole lot. It's not a fancy view. There's a street out there and neighbors across the street and stuff. But you know, the green grass and the bushes and the trees. And no traffic zooming up and down my street. I do like that. But it is nice. And you know, I got to thinking about that. About how much I enjoy coming out here on the front porch and talking to you folks. About how much I really like this right here. And then I got to thinking about how much of this I'm seeing everywhere else now. Because of this COVID-19 coronavirus thing, all of these media people and these celebrities, they're all doing this now. They're all sitting in front of a camera at their home and talking to people or performing or doing all these different things. And it's great. I don't fault it for the fact. The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. I haven't really watched a lot, but it was okay. I think it's much more entertaining now that he's doing them from his home. He's doing them low key. He's incorporating his kids. He's doing it without the frills. And I actually think I find him more enjoyable, more entertaining to watch now than when he was in the structured studio environment of the Tonight Show. So I think that helps. But I mean, Will Smith is doing something. It's just called Home with Will. You got, Clark Gregg, who's one of my favorite actors. He played Phil Coulson in the Marvel movies, Agent Phil Coulson, and now, of course, in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show, which is about to come up with its final season here in just a few short days. Is going to launch that. Which fortunately they'd filmed all of that long before this coronavirus thing happened, so that it doesn't run into issues like The Walking Dead wasn't able to show its last episodes because of delays. Supernatural is their last season. They had to stop because of that. Supernatural has 7 episodes that they've now announced that they're just going to wait until the fall to run them then as part of the fall programming schedule. It's like, well, should that qualify then as season 16? But anyway, so you know, all of that slowed everything down, the regular TV production stuff. So all of these celebrities and singers, there've been performers, have been doing concerts online, little musical things and stuff, and all of that happening because of the coronavirus thing, because we're all told to keep distance from each other, to stay at home. Well, when you're a stay-at-home person and you're used to performing and you're used to being in front of a camera and stuff, you got to find an outlet apparently. And so they're all doing that, and I think it's cool. I think it's great. I like, and I saw, Barack Obama did a graduation commencement speech. Did a video that you can watch from wherever you're at and have President Obama speak at your graduation, and I thought that was cool. And in fact, I think there ought to be like a whole bunch of those. That there ought to be like a vending machine of commencement, of recording commencement speech things, so that the celebrity that you like, or the views that you have, or whatever, you can say, I want to watch this one. I want, I don't want to watch Barack Obama. I want to watch Rush Limbaugh. Whatever. And you could just choose, whichever one you want, and then you watch. I think that's a cool idea. I like that idea. But that's, again, part of what's coming out of this whole, everyone now is at home, and everybody's distant, and everybody's on a camera, and we're all connecting through the internet and social media and all this kind of stuff. And then the thought really struck me, but I was already doing this long before this COVID stuff happened. I mean, this is the 4th year I've been doing this, almost coming up on the 5th year here in September. So this has been going on. I've been doing this for a while. And so the season, not year, the season. This is not something that I just started because of the virus thing. This is something that I've been doing for a long time, and everybody else now is doing this. Exactly what I'm doing here right now with you at this moment is what everybody else is doing now. All the real celebrities and the real performers and the real media personalities, the real ones, they're doing their own version of Hello from My Front Porch. Well, it feels good to be a trendsetter. That's right, baby. I was doing this before it was cool. Yeah. Oh, but seriously, we're starting to see some things, the restrictions lifted. I was able to go to Pi 5 and actually eat pizza at Pi 5, sit there and talk with Steve, the Pizza Steve, the owner, and be able to do some of that. That was exciting. And I do some of these outside of the front porch. I take the front porch with me wherever I go. Home is where your heart is, or whatever. Like apparently for me, the front porch is where my iPhone is. But most of them are done from right here. But still, we see those restrictions being lifted, and so things will start slowly getting back to something like we had before. I'm not even going to say back to normal, because I'm not even sure what it was before it was normal, honestly. And everyone says it's going to be the new normal. Well, I don't even like that, because normal is just whatever you're used to. It's whatever we accept as this is the way things are. That's normal. And so it's not even a question whether it was normal or it will be normal. It's just life. It's just it changes, it evolves, and you have to adapt to stay on top of things. And so we see that happening now. But as things begin to open up, as Jimmy Fallon is able to go back in the studio and do the Tonight Show there, I'm sure he probably will. As Will Smith is able to get back in front of cameras out in Hollywood, I'm sure he will. Now, Will Smith, I can see him maybe continuing to, because he seems to be having a lot of fun with what he's doing there. Yeah, but I think Jimmy Fallon's enjoying what he's doing too. Who knows? But eventually all of these things will the way it was, the structure will begin to reinsert itself, will begin to get reapplied. I'll be curious to see how much of this continues to happen on the part of the broader community of performers. I guess I can put myself in that category since I have an IMDb page. And you can go out and look up Hello from My Front Porch on IMDb, and I have a profile there, and everybody who's ever been a guest on the show, they also are listed in the cast for Hello from My Front Porch as a guest. And so if you ever want to have your own IMDb profile, you want to have a mark, just let me say the word, show up here on the front porch, and there you are. But anyway, I really did think that was kind of funny to really stop and think about that. That this thing that I'm doing here, this goofy little show that I've been doing for however long now, that it actually is the model that so many others now are aligning themselves to. So see, I really was ahead of my time. Well, anyway, okay, enough bragging about myself, I guess. But I do thank you because, I mean, I would not do these if nobody watched. That would be the ultimate height of narcissism, I would think. Record yourself talking and then post it, but nobody watches it, but you still keep doing it just because you enjoy it. You enjoy posting video of yourself. That's it. That would be silly. So I do appreciate that there are some of you out there that watch, that there are some of you out there that comment, that will like. I really appreciate those of you that go watch the video on YouTube, because it's nice to see the count go up there, to see that people actually went there and watched it. But not everybody can go do that. I understand. But I do appreciate that you're out there watching and making this kind of a fun experience, and I do appreciate your comments and your feedback, your ideas and suggestions. The suggestion that maybe I should just film them without me being on camera, I don't really care for that suggestion. Oh wait, that one came from me. But seriously, I do enjoy it. This is fun, and I enjoy doing them, and I will keep doing them. Even when the coronavirus, when the rest of them go back into their studios, I will be still right here from my front porch.